Kira has his own way. You know. Kyrie, how far is our destination? Oh, just a bit further down that way. I see. Mind lending me the rest of the way then? Yes, of course.
I see some relations have changed.
Neo! They're ready. You don't even think about leaving our side. Got a rifle.
Don't try to stop us! I don't think we'll run into any...
We had a rhythm to run!
Keep it up,
You're
Neo!
dealing with me!
Hey! Come here! I got something for you! This can't be happening! Hero there! I'll give you a well. Butterfly! No one let up on them! Let's use it to the max! Storm is fine! Send the summons packing!
Whew, looks like we lost them. You're amazing as ever, Mio. That was so flickering cool. You're strong, beautiful, and kind. I expect the flame out of you. You need to flatter me, Kyrie. I'm not trying to flatter you. I tell you the absolute truth. I think everyone feels the same way. We all wish to go on adventures with you. I just want to be just like you. Kyrie? Mio, if I may ask, do you really think I'm suited to being a leader? Why are you asking me all of a sudden? It's just, you probably don't know this, but Mucky was actually supposed to become the leader of my team. Turn down the role, though. You figured I'd be better or suited to it, and nominated me instead. I always wanted to be a team leader, so I was over the moon about it, but I had enough of it now. Of course, I'm still happy about it. It's just, sometimes I wonder if I was the right choice for the job. Oh, Kylie. First, we have to get out of here. No complaints, I assume? Nope. Here we are, Mio. Wait, this is... After you said a time disappeared, I came here time after time to look for you. Even after everyone else had given up hope. Rather, they probably were just starting to move on and look to the future. Oh, sure. I knew in my heart that you were still alive out there somewhere. Kylie. But I can't keep falling back on you for help like all the time. I'm supposed to be a leader. Going back to our earlier conversation, why did you want to become a leader? Because it's cool. Cool? I can't explain it very well, but well, I always look up to leaders. I would just wanted to be like them. You see. Do you think depending on others isn't leader-like or something? Huh? Being able to lean on the others and accept help is easier said than done. A That's because in a way, it lets others see where you're weak or lacking. But you're not afraid to ask your team for help, like Namuki or Zuno. When they answer your call for help, it's the way to bring out the best in everyone, don't you think? When that happens, your team becomes one. That's why I think you're perfectly suited to being team leader. But, Mio, thank you. Sure, you might feel small compared to other leaders like Foots and Zakir. A grown person, Kyrie. Have some faith in yourself. Brilliant as always, Mio. Those words really gave me the warm fuzzies. I feel so much more motivated now. Sounds like you did a proper job of teaching you. I'm glad. I feel so restless now. I need to run. Well then, our final activity? How about a race back to the colony? Sounds good. Last one back's around an egg. Just don't get lost along the way. Harry's worried about what kind of leader she should aim to be. Gains her confidence thanks to Mio. She's sure to grow as a captain now.
I've gathered some feedback from the new recruits. Training seems to be progressing satisfactorily.
Right. We've really been trying to do our best. Didn't realize how hard it was to hammer things into folk, though.
It's gratifying to see you acknowledge how much work I put into it, sir.
You're just a big bag of lectures, aren't you? Either that or snide remarks.
You're such a lively bunch. I can see why you're so popular.
Leaving that aside for a moment, is the training going to continue?
Ah, yes, about that. I do believe that the time to apply the finishing touches is approaching.
Finishing touches? You mean...
Yes. We're going to perform large-scale maneuvers that encapsulate everything we've done so far.
Ooh.
Yeah? Large-scale maneuvers? Now we're talking.
Do you think they'll be up to scratch when we've completed these maneuvers, Teach?
I'd say so, especially if all of you are prepared to participate as well.
Of course. So when do we start?
Right now.
Huh?
Actually, to be honest with you, the preparations for the maneuvers are already complete. All we need to do now is to get everyone over to the designated location, in fact.
You've got everything squared away ahead of time? Ah, that's so crafty.
You see, I anticipated that you'd reach the end of the exercises at around this point in time.
Teach can be a touch pushy sometimes.
No, I don't think so. I just have so much faith and confidence in your abilities.
Well, where should we go to get started?
Do you know Everblight Plain?
Ah.
Yeah, of course. We've even been in a dust up there, as I remember.
The new recruits have already departed for the target location. They're probably there already. I'll share the full details of the maneuvers once we've rendezvoused with the rest of the forces.
Shadow of Enmity? That was enmity. I
Let me
think
think.
M came first.
The place you're talking about is...
It's Everblight Plain. Well then, shall we set out?
Ah, it's only 54. Dang.
Gamma is as...
Yeah, so like, I think I have to do like more quests in the city or something. So yeah, definitely, probably like really actually work on that. you are tied together at the hip, of course. Done. It says progress to the main story as well. And of course we have Sagiri's quests. Gotta really work on all the stuff involving the jail. Oh, we can just get swamp. Okay. Yeah, you can like draw. See, wait. Oh, illustration. Oh, why did I not realize this button existed before? Okay, now I have to check all of them. Yep. Yep, of course, I see her with her short hair, but I actually really do like her with the long hair. And I really do wish I could use my triggers, like scroll through them, instead of having to go out and in every time. Appreciate all the art. This Mundo. Illustrations. Oh yeah! Look at that art! This is all good! Oh my god, they're making such adorable faces! Just a little squishing on their cheeks on Riki's frown and Minata's just, oh, like battle cry face. Oh, I'm actually seeing and noticing her like pan actually has like a fork and knife style design on the front. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, look at that. Ah! Look at all that. This lance blazes so brightly. Yeah, just like monolith soft for the character design. Relief rifle. Some of these are just like kooky names, actually. Yeah. Arms. Silk and Ivy. Spear. Ice Maze. Relief rifle. The gutsy Gladius. Oh. Look at his face. Exponential edge. Oh yeah, that pose is sassy. Ooh. Yep, with the helmet. Oh. He switched like. More standard. You look even like smaller. Like you have such a schoolgirl look to you. It's adorable. her needle gun in a cute pose, and her Pharaon behind her. Yeah. Of course. God. Also, I like the writing just like on this, like her belt. Right. So glad I just discovered that. That's awesome. While we're here, we're going to do this one, and then we'll, if we have time, we'll double back and start on culinary repertoire.
Vibrant as ever once again, thanks to you. Everyone present and correct. Then I'll proceed with the mission briefing. Before we start, please turn your attention upward for a moment.
Upward? Oh!
Supply drop.
A number of containers arranged by me for the purpose of this maneuver have just this moment made
How did
landfall.
you do that? We're not supposed to be getting
Foots,
supplies.
Zakir, and Kyrie. Your squads will get to the containers and recover the contents. Quick as you can.
What about us?
You're going to be acting as an enemy. You'll do whatever you can to prevent the recruits from performing the recovery.
Huh? We'll be fighting against Neo's crew? But we'll get poked!
Oh, please. No need to make quite such a fuss about it. This is simply a training exercise.
Yeah, we're not gonna, like,
Yeah,
actually
I mean,
fight to
the
hurt
big
you.
boys aren't gonna go full tilt at us newbies, surely.
You three, listen very carefully to what I'm about to say.
Ooh.
Whatever opponent you may face, I forbid you to belittle or think ill of them. From the moment you raise your blade against theirs, you must project every ounce of your power when you fight. In that way, you do an honor to your opponent.
Honor?
If you do not offer that honor to your opponent, then all that remains is the shadow of enmity. If pure power is the only prize of battle, then surely this war will never end. For the most sacred duty of every soldier is this: to stamp out evil at its source.
Busting out the big words as usual.
That's our teach for ya.
Neo and companions, do not hold back. Bring your full strength to bear on your juniors.
All right. We'll do our level best to assume the role of enemy.
Very well.
Squads, to your positions. Wait for the designated start time.
Iris communication is forbidden from this point. That is all. Disperse.
Iris communication. Ooh.
It's time. We should commence with our battle plans as well.
Huh?
Oh.
Teach? What is it?
I just had the feeling I was being watched. A trick of the mind, perhaps.
Or perhaps
Come
you
on,
actually were being
let's
watched.
get out there and grab these containers, yeah? The rookies are gonna beat us to it.
Yes, indeed. We elders need to demonstrate a bit of spirit.
Roger. Starting mission.
Yep, someone's watching.
We should start out by looking for the containers.
They are in 3 totally different directions.
Hey, over there! That lot's in trouble! You itching to get wrecked? But you're not even trying! You're on fire, lad!
You are 2 low level communicators. I don't think I've really mentioned it yet, but I am super excited to just actually go into Origin tomorrow and make the push for the end of this game. Mainly because I can finally actually look at stuff for this online, really. And actually really go in-depth, I can explore places on the internet, I can go and look at things. You don't have to worry about being spoiled.
Don't make it too easy for us.
The fight's still on.
Okay, we'll push through.
Honestly, the main reason I stopped Chain Attack is because of how it works at Overkill.
Another knock on my belt.
Thanks for helping us out there, I guess.
Yeah, no worries.
Considering we're meant to be your enemy, I'm not sure help is the right word.
Even so, we couldn't just leave them to get mown down there, could we?
Ha! Chaos reigns supreme on the field of battle. Let this be a lesson to you.
Huh? Aren't you guys in Kyrie's squad?
Yeah, that's right.
So, where's Kyrie?
She's not here. I guess she's gotten lost, as usual.
Ah, life's compass is never set on a single course.
Huh? So she wandered off again?
That's our Kyrie. What should we do, Teach? Do you want us to look for her?
No. Let's leave it to them. This too is a part of the training.
Roger that. I'll track her down then. Though, to be honest, I don't fancy my chances.
Zuno! Namaki! Anyone? Is anyone there? Oh,
Your mysterious
I picked
watcher?
a great time to get lost, didn't I? So what now? No, I can't just stay here. It's getting worse. I need to step up to the plate. Be more like
This
Mio.
place is kind of rocky and hilly, but there's still large lines of sight.
I hope Kyrie's all right.
Actually getting stuff from containers.
Kyrie's a stout-hearted soldier. Have faith in her.
I know I have entertained the thought that maybe a lot of this stuff is actually being set up by Teach as kind of like a greater lesson type of thing, but I also don't know how much of he would be willing to just fool everyone else for the sake of some kind of grand lesson. Maybe that'll prove true, maybe it won't. I don't know.
We should look out for these on our travels.
Visitors.
Seems the Kier is doing this fine on their own. Hope to actually fight for this person.
Show us what you got, Senna! Gemini! Spear point! Over butterfly! Weak point!
Can't let you show me up, Noah.
Divine Gemini!
Crazy strong now.
This is funny.
I've been waiting for you to say that.
Ah!
I have the answer. Hey, that went well.
Let's get this done! Go! Senna!
Simply because of this, like, overkill that I don't like having the chain attack used like that.
Half of it. Let's do it, Tyon. Still without regrets.
Time to win out the big show! Send in that one
So I could actually just, like, kill a dude. I can't use overkill to kill a bunch of dudes. That is the problem.
crap!
A chain attack.
Nothing else for it. All units, retreat, double quick!
Considering the state of play, they picked a good moment to withdraw.
Indeed. Zakir's going to be a solid addition to the Force, thanks to your instruction.
I can't take all the credit. It's down to their superb teamwork as much as anything.
Yeah, we bagsy the container.
Can't wait to see what we got. Shouldn't give the others a chance to regroup. Let's just swipe it and skedaddle.
Ha! It seems you're relishing your roles as the bad guys. Good casting by me.
This was a nice find.
This was by design. Let's see what we've got.
Ready for an ambush?
What? There's no one here. Are we the first?
Huh? That sucks! What an anticlimax! Oh well. Let's recover the container.
Not so fast.
Oh, what? Where?
Yep. Ambush.
But we're surrounded.
So it seems.
You thought us rookies were gonna be a pushover, didn't you? Well, joke's on you now.
Fork it over!
We've got a full head of steam over here. And you're gonna get all of it. Sorry.
Just how I like it. Come at us, mudders. Nothing like a chump with a death wish.
One thing I definitely noticed about just like the basic silver types that we just fight from Effie, is that there's like 10 weapons, mostly weapons for like what the cat uses. Yeah, something that she uses swords who are like supposed to be similar to Noah's, but Noah has his origin ladies on his sword. But and then quite a few guys use Lance's weapon. But other than that, we don't really see anyone else's weapon. Yui's weapon isn't in the hands of any other Kavaki. And like none of the other Aggies use weapons. No other ones use Rings or the Mondo or the hammer. Like, remember that flashback to Senna? We're like, why are you using a hammer? They literally just did that the second it filled in.
Let's get this done.
Not good enough, huh?
Snuff it. I think we stuffed here.
He really handed it to us. We're gonna have to call it quits.
Hey, don't think of it like that. You drew a pretty sharp line in the sand there.
Right. And I'd say that means you've still got room to grow. So don't let up now.
That means a lot.
Well, guess we'll be yoinking the container then. Unless you rookies got another round in you.
No, I know when I'm beat.
You sure about that? I thought you liked a bit of hard sparring, even more than strength training.
You still bitter about that, Senna?
Excellent. Your duty is fulfilled, and admirably at that. Let's return to the original rendezvous point.
Meanwhile, what's Kyrie?
That's weird. I thought it was
No,
reindeer.
you just went in deeper.
Oh, did I go off in the wrong direction again?
Yes.
Oh. No, I can't have. Everything's totally fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh. Ah! A Vessi soldier! What am I gonna do? Ah! Ah!
Kyrie. Kyrie. I started to say calling her Kyrie. Ah. That's just how my brain, like, pronounces how her, like, that spelling is for her. Else is like, you really actually need to just panic instead of not try to fight or anything.
Everyone, thank you for your perseverance. In these maneuvers, you showed quality, doggedness, and grit in the pursuit of excellence.
But we've got to face it. We got trashed.
Hey, don't be down on yourself. You proved you got the right stuff, yeah?
The amount of pressure and problems you gave us, I'd say that's pretty promising for new recruits.
While the leader of each squad is present, there's something I'd like to announce.
I guess I'll have to stand in for Kyrie. We haven't found her yet. What? I guess we'll need to mount a proper search for her.
Sheesh. She's a real test of patience, that one.
Oh.
Yes. Teach speaking.
So, you're calling yourself Teach now? Interesting.
What? Who?
But that's not all
How'd you get this
that's
number?
interesting. For example, what became of that soldier of yours? The one blindly wandering around the battlefield back there. Where is she now?
Oh.
What have you done with Kyrie? You'd better not have hurt her.
It's all down to you now, Teach. You better start the search for her. Seek help from your comrades then. Bring your reinforcements. It makes no difference to me.
This is the end
But hear
he's
this.
talking about.
I won't let you escape.
Forgive me, but I cannot follow your meaning. You aren't making a shred of sense.
A clue. Remember Kai? Think of me as a ghost from your past.
Teach? What just happened? Is something up with Kyrie?
It appears that Kyrie has been abducted by a mysterious party.
Abducted? But who would...
I don't know yet. I sense a Kavesi hand in this, or perhaps...
Well, we'd better get out there and help her.
No. Kyrie is my responsibility. Please lead the troops back to the colony.
Hey, come on.
Commander, don't worry about us. We'll be okay.
We may be a bunch of rookies, but I think we can get ourselves back to the colony in one piece. Commander, sir!
Zuno, Foots, but...
Commander, I also think that might be the best course of action. We just slow you down. But if you take Noah and the others, you've got a much better chance of finding Kyrie.
Spark, guys.
Understood. You're right. Take yourselves back to the colony.
Everyone, listen up. I'm going to have to ask you to assist in the search for Kyrie.
We were here for that from the start, Commander. Let's find Kyrie.
That means we're gonna have to find a way to search this vast expanse. It'll be tough.
Perhaps it won't be so tough. I've already formed a broad concept of Kyrie's current location.
Huh? Really?
Rotswo Battle Scar is the site of an ancient battlefield in the west of Everblight Plain. I surmise that Kyrie is deep within that zone.
Wow, I can actually
How
see
come
the,
you're so certain,
the cloud
Teach?
keep above us.
Time is short. I'll explain on the way.
Commander, please bring Kyrie back safely.
On my honor, I swear it. And you must promise to be vigilant until you've safely returned home. We have to get to Rotswo Battlescar. I must find Kyrie.
Shadow of Enmity. Shadow casted it over Teach.
There's something I need to tell you about before we proceed.
Is it to do with why you knew where Kyrie was?
That's right. You see, I have an idea that our mysterious opponent's true target is... myself.
So then, he only snatched Kyrie to get to you?
Exactly. He took her as nothing more than a hostage to lure me out. Considering this angle, the pieces start to fit together.
Commander, does this mean that you know the identity of our opponent here?
Not for certain, but I have a hypothesis.
And if that hypothesis is correct, then Kyrie should be just up ahead.
So, what is it then?
Cause and effect.
What? Something you did in the past?
A colossal struggle took place on this battlefield a long time ago. Keves and Agnes lost countless lives in that battle. In the end, both sides were annihilated. Afterwards, it was said that the ones that let loose the dogs of war were Colony Kai, that this slaughter was their doing. Remember Kai, they said.
Of course. I've read the tales of that battle too. But what does that have to do with all this?
We'll need to save Kyrie if we're to truly untangle the whole of this intrigue.
Well, whatever the truth of the matter, one thing doesn't change. We need to save her.
But if I'm right, I need to put an end to this for good. Stamp out evil at its source. Or otherwise... Kyrie, please, be safe. To think I would return here of all places. Teach?
See the green dots.
Something so valuable here.
Oh, yep, an old furnace buried in the ground.
Kyrie!
Liquor in the flame
Commander
clock.
Teach!
Are you all right? Are you injured?
I can't stand. I'm sorry.
You're in one piece at least. Something to be thankful for.
Yes, it looks like we've narrowly avoided the very worst outcome. But
The way you talk, the way you act, it's as if you're a different person.
So I guess Teach used to be probably a bit more bloodthirsty.
Or do my eyes
before.
deceive me? No. You knew the meaning of this place. It must be you.
Are you alone? Do you have allies?
Look at that Furnace. The last bit of life burning within its flame clock is mine. This is where my friends died, slaughtered to the last, by the hand of Colony Kai's commander, the man dubbed the All-Slayer.
You're a survivor of that battle.
That's right. Just like him.
I can understand well what it is you want, but why act in this way?
Luring you in with this little nobody, you mean? If I hadn't taken such measures, you would have gotten away from me. Just that you'd given me the slip by changing your identity, running from the past.
I know that I can never escape my past, not ever. But I chose a different path. I chose to live with the past as a burden I must bear.
A wonderfully convenient use of logic. Do you suppose it will persuade the dry and dusty bones of the dead? Enough of your sophistry and lies! This is the purpose I lived for. Why I endured the pain of being the final survivor of my people. Well, it's all about to come to an end. I will kill you as an offering to my friends!
It seems you're bent on fighting me. What if there were another way?
Please, enough. You dare to despise me, to look down upon me as a worm, an insect. I'm not the weakling you think I am. At least I don't throw away my friends like spent trash. I'll kill you. I'll kill you all. You'll see. Oh, you'll see.
Teach! Be careful. That's no regular Kavesi soldier.
Your death is long overdue, Oleg!
Oleg. That was his name.
I'll kill you and present your heart, an offering to my friend!
So, fight to the bitter end then.
More with that, then, Rob!
Just one!
Let me give you a taste!
No escape!
With this!
What on top? Hey!
How about this? Fill it up! How's our top? Let me give you a taste! Wanna play? You!
Let's do it, Kaya! And then you'll see the next point!
I'm not the man I was back then, Oleg.
Let me do a lightsaber. Take your shoulder! Very well. The working to attack Alma.
Cool attack that has such long animation. Oh, that's it?
What's the matter, Oleg? Is this all the strength you can muster?
Your hope, your desire is to kill me. That being so, there is no meaning in our fighting. Just do what you will now.
You mean to insult me even now? Fighting a weakling like me isn't worth the effort, is that it?
No, you're wrong. You don't understand at all.
Then fight! Fight like you fought my allies, like you crushed the life from their bodies! Show me your true nature, your fangs! Kill me, Oleg! Crush me!
Poor soul.
Coward! I won't stop, not until I bring the red mist down upon you. If it takes laying down this rookie's corpse to get a rise out of you, I'll do it.
Hey, I'm no rookie.
What?
Huh? Kyrie.
Huh? Hey, when'd she get back up?
During
Kyrie,
battle?
if you're back on your feet, escape while you can.
No, I won't run away. I'll fight by your side with all of you.
You go, Kyrie!
Don't be a fool. I'm not. I'm doing what the commander told us to do. Do honor to your opponent. Fight them with every ounce of your strength.
Kyrie, you're...
That's why we fight. Me, you, Mio, Commander, all of us. I am a warrior of Colony Gamma.
Yeah!
She's right. I forgot the very thing I told my students to guard in their hearts. It was me that lacked maturity, that hadn't grasped the basic truth. Certainly your technique, it's amazing. It's only natural. You've applied yourself to discipline which forces you to stare death in the face. Since you've borne that burden, I ought to fight you with my whole strength and spirit. To meet your passion, I will unbind my darkest arts. Kyrie, please, lend me your powers.
Roger that, Commander. I'll give it everything.
As you wish. More kindling for the Carnival of Carnage. Show me these darkest of arts, Oleg. Teach me what you mean.
Features Ultimate Art has been unlocked? Oh, did nullify the Avengers' complete defense from critical events. So it's just a gimmick.
Let me give you a
Start dealing with me.
Kyrie, cover me. Behold my darkest of arts.
You'll do this.
I can help you. What? I'll show you.
little figure blade there for a second. Oh, time's out.
Give it up! More in that case, bro! We have to try to win out the big one! Feeling that white hot touch! I'll show you! Give it up!
I'm just gonna have time for so. Unless he's in his invincibility.
Give it up! Come here! I got something for you! You're a lucky
Let's do it, Kaya. Gonna knock you into next week. Serious.
You won't get me!
I'll show you!
What? Come on now.
Give it up! You wanna play?
Not again.
I'm not done yet.
Let me get you! How about this? Don't be a hero!
Yes.
Is this it then? Is this the end for me?
It's the only ending you accept.
Your past will always haunt you. I want you to live. Live on in my pain. Mere death is not your fate.
I will remember these words forever, until my dying day.
You there, Agnian.
Me?
I said you were a rookie. A nobody. I take it all back. You're strong. Much stronger than I could ever.
Oh.
There he goes.
Mio, I need to ask you a favor.
Send him off.
You want me to see him off, don't you?
That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Perhaps now his soul will find some respite.
Yeah. I hope so too.
Please, allow me to thank you once again. If you hadn't backed me up today, who knows what could have happened.
Teach, don't mention it. We did exactly what we had to.
Kairi, you acquitted yourself very well in battle. You've made true progress.
Really? I was really useful to you.
Yeah. I'm seeing you in a whole new light now, Kairi. You're a credit to the Agnian forces.
Wow. I'm so happy to hear you say that, Mio. Feeling a little dizzy now.
You did great stuff.
Teach, I need to ask. Just who are you exactly? The Kavesi soldier was calling you Oleg. That was a name that used to ring out in Agnes too. A commander whose martial prowess was nigh unmatched. According to the official records, Oleg fell in battle many years ago. If what that soldier said was true, then you're...
Tyon, it's wise of you to press me on this matter. But you must forgive me. I'm afraid I cannot tell you any more about that name.
Is that because we haven't earned your trust?
No, it isn't that. It's something else. I'm bound to a promise, an oath.
An oath?
To impart wisdom to those who will succeed us, to teach them of strength and the tenets of battle. That this humble wish should spark, we pledged never to divulge the secrets of the past. That's the oath that I took with Consul G.
Consul G? The same Consul G that we took down?
By way of that oath, Consul G gave me a new name and a new role as an educator.
But why would you be forbidden from talking about the past?
Because you see, I have no right to do so. However many words I expend talking about the past, they would be nothing more than a collection of empty excuses. I'd merely be setting down the burden of the past in the hope of being forgiven. So, the consul strictly forbade it. I must preserve my oath as long as I draw breath.
I see. But this must be a huge weight for you to carry. I mean, you can't share your worries or your troubles with anyone.
Teach. About the past. Are you also against us trying to find out about it?
No. Of course, you are not bound by oath. Just as I have no right to divulge the past, I have no right to obstruct those seeking the truth either. If you want to uncover the past, that is a matter for you and you alone.
Hey, sorry, mate. I kinda lost the thread a bit there.
Perhaps we can revisit that another time.
It's getting on. The others must really be stewing in their juices about Kyrie. You're right. Let's get back and let them know she's safe.
Yeah, she kind of like...
Roger that, Mio.
We kind of forgot about them.
Please, go ahead without me. I'll catch you up.
I understand.
Too long. Teaching parties rescue Kyrie, put an end to the entanglement of a vengeful opponent, thereby stamping out evil at its source.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
That. But yeah, that is all of the time we have for today. We are at 4 hours. Yeah, I pretty much did get, well, a quest done every hour. I did all the side stories yesterday. Survivors. Payback for treason. Shadow of Enmity. Hey, what is it? I don't know what it is. Well, whatever. See, I gonna do work on some blue quests on my own. Yeah, just for like definitely try to get all of this like stuff that's like pre-50, low 50s out of the way. Maybe try to finish Nope on Register or something like that. Or also like got In Search of Home. Yeah, because tomorrow I'm just gonna open up and we'll go immediately to Origin and start working our way to the very, very end of the game. And then after that, yeah, we'll just like, however long that takes, we'll just fill out like the 6 hours, if I have to afterwards, by just going out and seeing if what's different, maybe going back and doing more quests. Yeah, Sunday will be the double stream, and I might do just like Monday I might do an extra post games thing, or just like let's see what like crazy stuff I can do at the end, and maybe try to tackle a really big monster. I don't know, just I think Monday will just be like honestly one more day, but it'll be definitely a filler day before Final Fantasy and Genshin. That'll be all. Till then, this has been Avenger Advent. I stream every day here on Twitch starting at 6 o'clock p.m. US Central Time, except for Saturdays like tomorrow, which I start at 3. And join me then for the finale of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 here on Nintendo Switch. Till then, good night everybody.